Coke Zero, now more delicious. Woo! Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim. Today on Ramblings, I'm back. Woohoo! That's right, I'm back on the ridge, and I am so happy to be back. Now, a little sad that it's over, our Harley-Davidson weekend. That's right. Come on, homesteading, Country Road Cure, Ridge Life, the couples. We had a great time. But I am sure all of you all are glad we're all back on our homesteads. Now, I'm not sure what kind of video Country Road Cure or Come On Homesteading is going to put out, but I will get out a video of the weekend festivities, riding around on our Harleys, seeing Eureka Springs, Rogers, Arkansas, the big tens of hundreds of thousands of attendees at this Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. I'll get a video out for you. I got so much really good footage. Of course, that Crescent Hotel, the haunted hotel, Christ of the Ozarks statue and monument. So I got a lot of good stuff for you, but I know you want to see the shed and the solar carport and the foundation. I know you want to. It's coming, I promise. But we definitely got to show you some of the fun festivities. So you'll have videos of all, hopefully this week, so just keep on the lookout for that. Guys, but what did you think about that thumbnail? Oh, I'm such a proud pawpaw. Ow, mosquito, ah! Jarrett Coyer Evans, love you, little peanut. He's my big peanut. Little peanut, my goodness, that he was born 7 pounds 11 ounces. His daddy was about 10 pounds, so Mama's happy that he was only 7'11". 7'11's perfect though, and he is just a cutie. So on the way home yesterday, I dropped Jin off, coming home from Eureka Springs, and then I went to my daughter's and spent the evening over there, and I got to hold him for hours. I wasn't going to let him go. Had to take that. They had to do a few things. So Pawpaw was there holding him almost the entire time, and I loved every second of it. I would talk to him, and he would open his eyes, and every time I would talk to him, he would open his eyes, and it was just the cutest thing. I am getting tore up by mosquitoes. Normally we don't have mosquitoes up here, but it has rained so much last week that the ground was so saturated that I think some mosquitoes popped up everywhere. Now it looks like it's mostly dry now. Guys, there is still one hole over there in the carport footers full of water. Well, it's not full of water. It still has water about this much in it. The other ones are still very moist. So I'm going to dig those back out. When they dry up, I'm going to dig those back out, form them back up, and then finish those. That's why the shed is the focus now. Now, it's supposed to rain again all week. Man, you know, it doesn't rain for 3 months, and the foundation guy is not ready, and I don't have all the materials over here. And then, of course, when you get the stuff lined up and ready, it's just part of the job of homesteading. You play the weather, you play the materials, you play the support, and you roll with it, right? You roll with it, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to roll with it. So hopefully you have the patience to roll with it. I did speak to my foundation guys this morning. And they are working in Collierville today, trying to finish up a job because the rain messed them up. And then, of course, it's supposed to start raining for the next 4 days here. So he said, we're going to play it by ear. He said, Tim, I'll play it by ear. I'll let you know how it plays out. But right now, it is still a little damp up here, but they could definitely work. But with rain coming this week, and again, as soon as those footers dry out, I'll finish up there. What I'm going to be doing, finishing up on the shed, is... look what I got come in. Ooh, look at the size of that. Now that's a knife. No, that's not a knife. This is, anybody know what this is? This is a ground anchor. This is a mobile home shed ground anchor. That's right. This one is 40 inches long. I believe Country Road Cure used 48-inch long. Of course, they've got those big giant sheds, and they're fully, you know. So, but this is just a 12 by 20. And so I got 6 of these to put in that shed. That should be more than enough. Very happy with how these look. Now what you do is this little eye bolt right there, it screws off. And then I'm going to use an impact socket, an impact driver on the hex in right there. That hex in, and all the way down into the ground. That should be, look how, but that's a very big blades on that, so that should hold that shed nicely. I probably get about 4 of them, but I might go ahead and put all 6. So very, very excited about getting these in. I've got some more tool organization to do inside the shed, and of course protecting the floor. I've got to get all the tools and everything moved off to one side and get that primer and hardening coat on, and then and once that cures, move everything back over. Again, I can do that while it's raining. It's all about timing and materials, and right now I'm happy with how things are playing out. It takes a little longer than you want, but when the materials come in, you jump on it, right? You get things done while you can, so that's going to be getting done. Again, so excited about my grandbaby. I will always take time off to go visit the grandbabies, and I got 2 of them. I got Adelie and now Jarrett, and can't wait to spend more time with them. Of course, spending time with Jin this weekend was amazing. Miss my son Morgan, miss my son Tyler. You know, both of them have lives. Tyler's working up there. He's married, has a stepdaughter, and my son Morgan's down at college down in Mississippi, and everyone's just moving right along, and I am just blessed to death to have the family I have. Now, of course, Grandma Carol's got tons of things going on. She's always working on something. She's got like 9 projects going on at the same time. Sound familiar? But we do have another thing coming up this weekend. David from Come On Homesteading had something, well, there's something planned. And I don't know how much he's put out about it, but this weekend I may be back over on Come On Mountain. And actually it's worked out really well because Jin wanted to visit her daughter over in Conway. So what I think I'm going to do is pick Jin up, drop her off at her daughter's. Actually, I'm going to eat lunch with them. Go visit David for this thing that's going on, and then come back, pick Jin up, and then come back here and get back to work. And I think with the way the rain and everything is, I think it's going to work out perfectly. I really do. I think that'll be drying time. Come back and hit the ground running again. What do you think about my shirt here? One of the Harley Davidson shirts we got at the Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. I got this one at Eureka. This, on the back it says Eureka Springs Harley Davidson. Jin bought me a really nice Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue shirt. Actually, I was wearing that yesterday when I was doing Ramblings with David. She really had a good time. Roxanne had a really good time. Margarita had a really good time. They all got along, and when the women get along, you know the guys' lives are awesome, right? You know, when the women don't get along, ain't nothing gonna be happy. And luckily, each one, the ladies, Roxanne, Margarita, and Jin are all completely different ladies. Completely different ladies. Really kind of like me, David, and Anthony are all completely different dudes. We come from 3 different backgrounds, 3 different parts of the country, but all of us have something in common. All of us have like minds on most things. We're not exactly the same. Our views on a lot of things are polar opposites, but generally we're all together. And I don't know why more of us can't be like that. We can have completely polar opposite ideas on this, that, or the other, but still be just wonderfully great friends. Why can't we all just do that? There were some terrible comments on some of the videos this weekend from the Vibe with Aunt and Roxanne, and Come On Keeping It Real with David, and Ramblings with Tim. Some of the people just came out of the woodwork to say some of the most negative things, and I don't put up with it. I just, I pray for you. I say, I bless you. I'm wishing you the best. David doesn't really play doesn't really do that as much as I do. He has zero tolerance for it. Anthony and Roxanne, they approach it a little bit differently as well. But it all comes down to, we love our viewers. We love every single one of you, and we hope we can entertain you. We hope we can inform you. We hope we can educate you in some areas. Some areas we need to be educated. Like some of the people are just so mean and rude to DD5. And I love them to death. I I love watching Mike's energy. I love watching Lissa's heart. That Serenity and Talon and Jacob, just a beautiful family. There's so many beautiful families within the family group. Simple Life Reclaim, of course, and just so many others. And I don't know how anyone could be mean to the people they want to watch on YouTube. Why would you do that? You chose to sit down, turn on the YouTube, and watch something, and then to sit there and go, I don't like the way you do things. You are just the worst. You shouldn't do this. There's probably channels that do it the way you want. Maybe go over there and tell them how awesome they are, and then the people who don't like what they do can come over and tell us how awesome the things that our group does. I don't know. I don't know why people would want to say negative things. Now, constructiveness is amazing. I love when I screw up and people tell me, Tim, you should have got that concrete in before it rained. Yeah, you're right. I should have done that. Tim, you should have done this in a different order. Yeah, you're right. I probably should have. I've learned from it. I'm new to a lot of this stuff. I am electrical, industrial electrical by trade, and I'm learning residential electrical. I'm not a carpenter, but I will attempt some carpentry things. I'm not a mechanic, but I will do a lot of mechanical things. I'm not afraid to jump in and just do things. Speaking of how not afraid I am, that big old giant Harley Davidson. That whole thing is new to me. That giant cruiser with the lady on the back and the tour pack and the saddlebags, and I loaded it up on the trailer. Had Uncle Sonny there. I had David in Eureka Springs, but today got back late last night, so I couldn't unload. I spent half the day this morning unloading. I unloaded the Harley by myself. It was a little puckering. It was, but I did it, and I still have I got most of my stuff unloaded. But I'm moving on to getting this video out to you and getting to work, and then I can finish unpacking and all that stuff at nighttime, because the rain is coming. The rain is coming, in case you didn't know. It's that time of the year, though. I mean, we should not expect that, right? When today, yesterday was the first day of fall, and when in our area, fall brings rain, cooler temperatures and rain. It's just the way it is. There's rain clouds brewing right now. But it's okay. We will get the work done. See, I'm not building that house, the barn dominium, until the spring. I'm doing all the prep work for it now, and the foundation will get done before spring. If it gets done this week or next week or the week after, based on the professionals and the timing of the weather, it is what it is. And I will get the video to you, and it will be so awesome watching them tear up that land and get that foundation in, and the big back patio. And I got to sit down probably around that time. I'll sit down with you and show you the floor plan again. I know a lot of you haven't seen the floor plan for the barn dominium, or at least especially the changes that have been made. The official drawings by Honest Abe. And hopefully pretty soon I'll be going over to Eco Panels of Tennessee to finish up the second phase of those drawings. I got the timber frame drawings. Now they got to be converted over to structural insulated panel drawings. And that should be coming up too. Again, one of those big rainy weeks, I'll drive over to Moss, Tennessee, and sit down with Eco Panels and do all that. So you see how all this works. It's pretty cool. But I'll get these in. I'll get more tool organization in there. I'll get that floor done. I'll get these footers done. We'll start getting this solar carport erected. And I am super, super excited. But again, most important thing is I got a new grandbaby. That's right. And I am just tickled to death. And if my daughter needs anything at all, that's going to come first. It's just the way it is. If you're not that kind of parent, I feel sorry for you. I really do, because those kids are a blessing, just a blessing, and you can see your lives in their eyes, and the things they're doing now and the things you've done in the past. You see them and you want them to not make your mistakes, and you want them to learn from your mistakes, and you want them to have better lives. And sometimes it's excruciating to watch them go through some of the same things you did, but that's just part of life. It's part of parenting, but it's part of life. You know, I showed them how to check the temperature with a little temporal scanner. You know, of course, Alyssa, I think, already knew. But I do the car seat. You know, we were trying to put in the car seat to this new quick attach thing, and Pawpaw was helping out a little bit there too. Again, not trying to overstep my bounds. John's got this, you know, the daddy. But I'm here to help. I'm here to help, and that's what a good Pawpaw does. I believe he is here to help. Put his little 2 cents in, and when it's not wanted, stay away. I'm trying to do that. That's kind of hard sometimes for a Pawpaw, you know. But I am just, in case you can't tell, I am just tickled pink. It was a beautiful, wonderful weekend. Got to spend it with people I love, come home to people I love, to come to do things I love. I mean, there was so many negative things said on some of the comments. I'm like, do you even watch us? Because we're the happiest, just loving what life has to offer. Yeah, we're not perfect. Yeah, we make mistakes. Yeah, things, you know, get thrown around, and we just roll with it, baby. Roll with it. And that's what I'm going to continue to do, is roll with it. Sometimes things don't go exactly the way as they planned. And I've got a lot to do before I go back to work. I got a doctor's appointment October 17th. So let's get this thing rolling. Okay? So guys, I love every single one of you, even the ones that say the things you do. I love you. Come on, people. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Some of you even said, why didn't you take your work-life coffee? Well, you know what? I should have. They had coffee up there. I was good to go. And I came back and had me some good work-life coffee this morning. Thank you very much. And hopefully you're enjoying your work-life coffee. I know some of you have already gotten yours. So, all right, guys, until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe all of the family, but especially RidgeLife Ramblings, RidgeLife Reviews, and How-Tos. New videos coming out on all 3 channels. So, guys, until next time, hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling and go RidgeLife.